feels very Switzerlandy.
But we're still definitely in the USA.
Hey, look, there's a pickleball court.
It's a black diamond, baby.
So why do they call Jim Thorpe the Switzerland of North America?
Ghost upstairs.
We're on a mission to find out all of the history
Made the claim that this is as good as, if not better than.
and secrets of Jim Thorpe.
I'm a little bit nervous.
It's time to start up the RV and begin today's FnA adventure.
All right, we're back on the road, and we're headed to a place that some people call the Switzerland of the US. I don't know why they call it that, but we're about to find out. But our 1985 Toyota Sunraider has been running excellent on this drive. I'm really proud of it. You know, it's nice to have a reliable rig. The fact that we can cruise at 65 is great. We can go faster at 65, but 65 miles per hour is just really comfortable riding in this rig. The speed limit here is 70. I don't care that people are passing me, it's fine with me. This rig will get you places, no problem. Sometimes you just gotta take your time. I think it's good that it slows us down a bit. It gives us an opportunity to see more than what we would have seen if our car went really fast.
That's right, Sunny is for sale. If you want more info, check the link in the description down below.
So when we were stationary in a house, one thing that we realized is that we didn't really explore our backyard that much. And so now that we have been in an RV for about 5 years now, or a van, we explore everybody's backyard. We get so lucky we meet awesome people. And maybe this is like a call for you, or an opportunity for you to go explore your backyard.
And what a beautiful backyard we have to explore today. This is the Lehigh Gorge in Pennsylvania, home of the Industrial Revolution and now an amazing tourist destination. Our goal for today is to figure out why Jim Thorpe has been dubbed the Switzerland of America and see what this town has to offer.
There Sunny will lie. She'll be here for pretty much the rest of the day.
Yeah, I think actually on iOverlander, it said you used to be able to park here overnight, but I don't think they allow it anymore. But yeah, this is gorgeous. We're in the gorge.
You know, one thing that I find really cool about Pennsylvania, I call it PA. You know what that is?
No?
One of our first away trips was here.
Was to here.
It was to here.
Whitewater rafting.
And also we did Bushkill Falls.
That's true.
Yeah, we even made a video about that.
I would not recommend that. He made it. Oh my God.
That was way
so
back
bad.
when. It was really bad, but really good at the same time. Did we go to that hotel that had a trampoline?
Yep.
And I remember doing a backflip and landing on my face. Yeah, that was fun too. PA is really dear to my heart because our first getaway trip was here.
Mm-hmm. We were exploring our backyard even back then.
Yeah.
Enter your license plate number. Parking is $15 if you're a car, $30 if you're an RV, but technically it goes until 6 a.m. So we could stay if we wanted to get up really early.
Come on, Marco. Let me see that smiling face. Yeah.
Wow, it's feeling very Swiss.
Do we always catch bells?
I like bells. Church bells are pretty sweet. I guess that means there's a big church here. We should go look at it.
Nestled in the Pocono Mountains, Jim Thorpe, formerly known as Mock Chunk, is over 200 years old and has been the political, legal, and economic hub of Carbon County since 1843.
It looks like that this museum is closed though. And it's the Asa Packer Mansion.
It's very beautiful though.
It's gorgeous. It looks like a New Orleans building.
Asa Packer was one of the richest men of his time and made his fortune in railroads and coal. His mansion was high-tech for the 1860s with gas lighting and gravity-fed running water, and the whole house was built in just 2 years, which was crazy fast for the time.
Well, this is the Harry Packer Mansion, and they do murder mysteries here on the weekend.
No wonder why it feels scary.
It's pretty cool. These big, giant houses are just plopped right here in the middle of Pennsylvania.
They feel really grand. Oh, look, Alex, a little path.
This little garden actually overlooks the graveyard in town where Asa and his son, Harry Packer, are both buried.
We're just walking in a winter wonderland. Hey, look, there's a pickleball court.
That to me tells me that there's been some money in Jim Thorpe for many, many years, because these houses are old and it would have been very expensive to build them.
It is called Carbon County, right? So I wonder if there was like a lot of mining or something going on in this town.
Maybe.
You know, on the drive here, I did see some like tree mining happen, or not tree mining, but like wood trade, you know, people were cutting down trees on the side of the road there. That's pretty sweet. All right, we go. Fast move, fast move. Ah, made it.
Just like Switzerland's world-famous railroads known for their scenic routes and engineering marvels, Jim Thorpe is a town with a rich history on the railway. And wouldn't you know, Hotel Switzerland is right here.
We've got a penny farthing bike. I think the area is very bicycle friendly. Probably not on rigs like this though.
I wonder if you're allowed to rent that one.
Tall as I am.
Feels a bit dangerous.
Display purposes only.
I wonder if the hotel name was changed because people are like, oh, this is the Switzerland of.
Which came first, Hotel Switzerland or the Switzerland of North America?
I feel like this looks very Switzerland. The train station?
Black Diamond is a piece of the Mammoth coal mine. There was definitely coal mining in this area.
I told you, I knew it.
Look how big this lump of coal is. If Santa Claus brought this to me, I feel like I'd been pretty good.
Pretty good or pretty bad?
Pretty good. This is a Black Diamond, baby.
Wow, that is a lot of BTUs. It's 205 million BTUs, Alex. You know how many houses you can heat with that thing? It's a lot more than the cat guy.
Because this guy once
James
told us that cats had BTUs and cats gave off more heat than diesel heaters.
Yeah, no. I gotta say, it's a really cute town. It is very, like, architecture here is very beautiful, very cool.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. He's eating snow.
Yeah, he's looking people.
Now a tourist hotspot, the main strip of Jim Thorpe is full of beautiful little shops for you to peruse and enjoy. And we were certainly happy to have somewhere to warm up on this cold day.
It feels warmer since we got out of the shop, and I think it's just because it was nice to warm up for a minute in there.
That place was very heated.
It had it cranking in there.
And the owners were super sweet. They really like Paco too.
Yeah.
That was nice of them.
And they taught us a little bit about the town.
Yeah.
It's that it wasn't necessarily founded on coal mining, but the transportation of coal mining.
That's why the trains there, even the river itself, they would put them on, like the coal and stuff on barges, and they would bring it all down the Philadelphia area because that's where most of the people live.
Since we're in PA, we could probably get a cheesesteak somewhere, yeah?
Yeah, we definitely
Like
can.
a Philly cheesesteak?
Yeah, but it won't be, you know, very specific Philly cheesesteak. It'll be a PA cheesesteak.
What do you mean?
I mean, that Philadelphia is a city in Pennsylvania, and we're nowhere close to it at the moment.
But you would think that you could get a Philly cheesesteak in all of Pennsylvania?
You could probably find something similar, but I'm telling you, it's not going to be a Philly from like the two spots down there. And actually, there's even more spots in Philly that have amazing cheesesteaks. Ooh, Alex, your favorite bookstore?
I do love a bookstore.
Maybe Everly will find a book.
As we enter this place of knowledge, let's take a minute to talk about Jim Thorpe, the man himself. In 1912, Jim dominated the Olympic Games and was called the greatest athlete in the world, but not a year later, he had his medals stripped from him. It was argued that because he earned a small amount of money on a minor league baseball team that he was not qualified to compete in the Olympics, but many believed that they were just targeting him because of his Native American background. This is also why they believe someone stole his shoes from him right before he competed. Almost 110 years later, the IOC finally reinstated Jim Thorpe as the sole winner of the 1912 Olympic Games. But the town of Jim Thorpe had nothing to do with him at all. His third wife, Patricia, instead of burying him in Oklahoma, struck the deal with two merging towns in Pennsylvania to rename the town Jim Thorpe and build a memorial for him, even though he had never visited there. It was a controversial decision, but now Jim Thorpe's legend lives on in Pennsylvania, and he is known as one of the greatest athletes to have ever lived.
What's really interesting to me is this place actually kind of reminds me of like New Orleans, but in PA. Not necessarily Switzerland, but I've never been to Switzerland. I've been to New Orleans, so.
The architecture is definitely really cool. You can tell that the buildings are all really old and the heritage has been really nicely maintained.
There's even an opera house. The main Broadway strip actually goes up really high. Right now, a lot of this stuff is closed because it's out of season. I think the end of October is kind of the last day that a lot of the stuff will be open, but it's still really cool town. So I would still recommend it in the wintertime.
You gotta appreciate the little things, you know?
Yeah.
It looks like this is the back alleyway.
Ooh.
It's called Race Street.
Ooh. These guys are sitting here way too long, Alex.
These are the original inhabitants of Jim Thorpe.
The stone walls are cool. It actually reminds me of when we were in the UK.
I'll bet this place is slammed in the summer.
Shit, you probably shoulder to shoulder right here with people.
This is called Stone Row, and there's actually a Stone Row eatery, but I think it's because it's this entire stone brick face.
Open, welcome. Whoa.
Hi.
Hello, how you doing?
I wasn't talking to you guys. Something for the ghost upstairs.
Oh, gotcha.
Sorry to interrupt
Very
your
nice.
conversation.
She's been here making these for over 25 years.
They're blue ribbon pickles because they won the award.
So Antonio's has made the claim that this is as good as, if not better than, New York pizza. We're gonna find out, but we're gonna bring it to the RV so Paco could warm up and so could Everly and she could eat as well. Let's go.
No Philly cheesesteaks though. I don't know.
Cheesesteaks in there.
No, they didn't.
They had cheesesteaks. Just
What?
didn't call it Philly. It
Oh.
was on the hoagies.
Huh.
Do you want to get one?
There's a hoagie?
Yeah.
A hoagie is
It was like
the-
hot sub or hoagies. That's they call them hoagies.
But that's not the same thing. It's a
Uh,
hoagie cheesesteak,
Yeah, I mean that's like the Italian bread. The hoagie's the Italian bread.
but then it's not a Philly cheesesteak.
It just said cheesesteak sandwich, like cheesesteak hoagie.
I'm very confused.
What do you mean?
It's a, why
not
wouldn't they
confusing.
call it a Philly cheesesteak?
Okay, listen. Because we're not in Philly, so they just call it a cheesesteak. You getting a piece of pizza, baby? Whoa. All right, you tell us the claim, if the claim is real or not.
Is it as good as New York pizza?
Take a bite. Is it good? Yeah? I'm gonna go plain first. Let's see if it even has the flop.
Oh, that's a floppy flop.
That's too floppy. It should only be the tip right here. This is the whole thing. That's all right though. Flavor-wise, very good. I would like it to be a little bit more like crispy. My only qualm. Oh, yeah, it even has the drip.
Ugh, yuck. Look at the grease dripping out of mine. Jim Thorpe is a really cute town. I think in the summer, there's definitely a lot more to do here. In the winter, it's really cute to wander and little gifty shop. We're about to go on, I think probably the coolest thing to do in Jim Thorpe that's open all year round. Frank ate all the pizza, so he didn't leave any room for the donut. So
Everywhere.
I'm gonna have to sample it.
No, don't sample my donut.
Mmm. It's a Boston cream though, and we're in Philadelphia, so it doesn't really make any sense.
We're not in Philadelphia. Like the 100th time today. We are in Pennsylvania. Philadelphia is a city in Pennsylvania that's probably at least 2 hours from here. All right?
I only get like 4 hours of sleep a night these days. Okay, leave me alone.
Is it good or no? Did it stick to the roof of your mouth? Is that why you made that face? Serves you right there, Philadelphia.
Where's the cream?
I don't know. That's kind of sad, though.
That was a big bite
That
too.
was a-
I went
You're
deep.
almost halfway in.
You know what? Kind of works out for me because I don't really like the cream of the Boston.
Oh, perfect. I do.
Mm.
Did you find
Kind
any?
of dry.
Did you find any cream yet?
No, there's like a sliver of cream.
All right. Well, you eat the outside. I'll eat the inside.
Yeah, I could just do the full ring.
Just do a ring around. Leave me some chocolate.
It smells good. It looks good. I think it was yesterday's.
Probably. Let me get a bite of that.
You just had 3 pieces.
Come on. I don't care. I always have a dessert stomach, no matter what. It looks like a 10 out of 10, but I'll give it a 6.5 out of 10.
Viewers did it better, eh?
Yeah. Is that cool, the sound? Oh, you got scared? Try to do pound it.
She's like,
She's so scared. Pound
just
it.
a regular human in a bear costume. No? Okay.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Wave bye-bye.
I guess we are still afraid of large animals, which is probably a good thing.
Originally built in the mid-1800s to accommodate the booming railroad industry, the Lehigh Valley Railroad Depot serves as a major transportation hub for coal, timber, and passengers traveling through the region.
Wow, there was some sunlight there.
Not one person said hello.
Probably because we're in Philadelphia.
Alex, I already told you we're not in Philly, babe. I know you know. But yeah, the man is by the bear, so just watch out. Be careful of the bear. Everly, are you scared of the bear?
She's not a big fan.
You are so tired right now, aren't
It's
you?
her nap time, kind of.
She
I was
looks
trying to
like-
get her to nap earlier, but it wasn't working.
Yeah.
Right now they're doing about 250 people per train. In the summer, it's like 900.
It's a lot of people.
Come on. Good to go?
Thank you, buddy.
He'll direct you where to go. No, the table things are right left. I'm not sure how many seats are left, but I know.
The first car that we walked through was very busy. So if you want to sit in that one that has the tables, you should probably get here
Early.
like right at boarding
But like
time.
realistically, we got tables too. You were ready for that, weren't you?
I was not.
Yeah. Like that hidden. It's like an airplane, you know? But it's a train.
These seats actually feel more comfy and bigger and luxurious. I'm like, are we actually allowed to be in here?
Alex is like, do we need a specific ticket for this one? No, it's all the same dome ticket.
Yeah, we paid extra for the dome.
Which is worth it. Look at the view.
I'm a little bit nervous because the announcer said that this was the inspiration for the modern day roller coaster.
I mean, does that mean it goes really fast? Or is there a loop-de-loop?
I don't know.
Or is it just some big like cliff faces?
We're moving pretty slow so far. Maybe there's a big like,
I hope so.
we'll find out.
Will we get like one of those tummy drops? Is that right?
Back to our fancy mansions from before, Asa Packer was actually the founder of the Lehigh Valley Railroad, which was crucial in making Moktuk a prosperous town, moving coal from the Lehigh Valley mines to the USA and beyond.
There you go.
Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it.
This was a really special experience for our family because although Everly has been on commuter trains and subways, she's never been on a train quite like this. And honestly, neither have we. Enjoying the winter wonderland of Lehigh Gorge State Park was amazing through the dome window of the train. It's a relaxing and incredibly enjoyable experience.
Nothing goes with a snowy train ride like a hot chocolate.
I'll be right back. Yeah, it doesn't get much better. Thank you so much. It's a really cool spot back here. I'm in between cars. Really outside.
It's feeling a little bit roller coastery.
I was going to say the same thing.
We're on a bit of an angle. Very slow, very slightly inclined roller coaster.
It's weird too because it's like tipping towards the river.
Yeah, like we're gonna fall in.
Just a few miles from here, the Switchback Gravity Railroad, which is now closed, was originally used to transport coal from mines in Summit Hill to what we now call Jim Thorpe and the Lehigh Canal. It quickly became a popular attraction for tourists who were eager to experience the thrill of the gravity-powered ride down the steep mountainside. But don't worry, the ride we're on now is quite flat.
Frank and I were debating about which side of the train was better to sit on. Apparently in some of the other coaches, not the dome ones, you can actually turn the cars around because the train just goes back the same way that it came forward. So I think actually if you're getting on the train in the dome, you probably want to be on the right side going out. The left side is cool, but the right side has the river. And then on the way back, you get the same view.
Every time he sees me now, he talks to me.
Frank's making friends, obviously.
I'm making friends with babies. The little baby was saying ta-ta, like bye or hi.
It was definitely a super fun experience.
I had a great time. Everly definitely had the best experience of all of us though. She ran across this train and made so many friends.
I think it's actually better to come in the winter because it's so much less busy. Like, imagine this train just being full packed. We could switch back and forth and look from each window. And
It is nice being in the dome section where you get the full view from each side, so even sitting on the opposite side, you'll still get a decent view.
I think it's only $10 extra per person, so it's worth the upgrade, I think.
As we arrive back in Jim Thorpe for the evening, it's time to find our parking spot. Yeah, we could stay where we are, but a 6 a.m. wake up with a baby does not sound very fun. So we're gonna hit the road and head just nearby to a beautiful spot.
The view from this Walmart.
It's pretty good, though.
It's pretty great.
It's spectacular.
I don't know if they have Walmarts in Switzerland, but if they did, it probably looked like this.
Like this, yeah. There's security cameras everywhere, and you can see them all over the poles, which is actually really nice because that means that they're like kind of surveilling the parking lot. I think I'll drop in and just ask, make sure that it's okay.
Yeah. The other thing that's nearby of here that's a little bit Swiss is a ski hill, because they have a lot of those in Switzerland.
Yeah.
So we're gonna hit the mountain tomorrow. It's only about 20 minutes from Jim Thorpe.
I don't think the mountains here are as big as the ones
That's the Swiss Alps.
Yeah.
See what the size difference is between a Swiss mountain and a PA mountain.
Yeah. This mountain that we're going to in PA is actually the largest peak or vertical in all of PA.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah.
Basically Switzerland.
The sign over there just says that it's private fleet parking and owners will be towed at the owner's expense. So that's good. There's no signs not saying that we can't overnight here, which is great. If they did have that policy, they normally would have it posted. I like kind of almost want to like back up onto this because that's pretty spectacular. Check this out.
One of the iOverlander reviewers called this the Chateau de Walmart.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Because it was the most glorious Walmart view he's ever had. And I tend to agree, it was pretty nice.
We're gonna be getting on the mountain for the first time with Everly. They said it's up to me, my call, so I'm gonna bring her up there, but I'm gonna go with my niece. My niece is over there. She's learning how to snowboard for the first time ever. Then my other niece is right here. She's learning how to ski, and my brother's gonna ride with her.
They came all the way to Switzerland to be with us today.
I think Alex is like the one who is the most ready out of everybody. She's like, let's get on this mountain and ride.
I'm falling on the bunny hill.
The mountains in Jim Thorpe, Pennsylvania might not be as big as Switzerland, but the views are still amazing.
Was that fun?
And we had a blast not only with Frankie's family, but with some van friends that we've been trying to meet up with for years. Now it's time to continue the journey south so that we can take Sunny to Virginia.
I figured it out. The lube